Good afternoon. My name is Eric. I'm a friend of the family and also a pastor. And it's been my immense pleasure to be friends with the family and also know Julie for the past few years. And today we're gathered here in celebration in memory of the life of our dear Julie who passed April 1st, 2015. During this service, we will share words of encouragement, fond memories with friends and family as we say goodbye. We know this room is filled with thousands of stories that would love to be told, and we wish we could stay for the entire time to share all of them, but we'd probably be here for months to get them all. But fortunately, the family has prepared a wonderful after service for us to enjoy food together and share stories, and we hope that you stay and share some laughs and share some memories with us. Because a familiar face, a shared story, a good laugh, and especially a few tears on someone's shoulders is a perfect ingredient for us to heal and to move forward. And together we heal each other. So please enjoy today as we celebrate Julie and the after service as well. Also, on behalf of the family, I want to extend to you their sincere thanks for the many prayers, gifts, emails, cards, meals, laughs, hugs, and more during this very difficult time. We have some friends and family that will come up here briefly and share with you some sentiments and memories and remarks about Julie's life. And before I welcome them up, I wanted to share a few things that have been on my heart for you today. As I was praying about today, I was just asking God, just what would you have to be laid on my heart for today? And it's very specific. I felt that there were two things that were important to recognize, that in moments like these, two very powerful things occur. The first is revelation, and the second is reflection. Let me explain. Revelation. When tragedy strikes, one of the very first revelations you receive is getting to know truly what you are made of. In moments like these, you see exactly the fabric of your life that you've built. When tragedy struck this family, love overflowed from inside and out and through every relationship and every person. Love, support, care, commitment, and compassion overflowed through these days. And it's been one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard and witnessed. Someone in search of a demonstration of God's love needs to look no further than this family. The love and concern and commitment this family has shown to each other and others is truly remarkable. These moments show you things as they really are, and not nearly as much as you wish they would be. For all of us, we wish that this day would not have come as it came, nor in the timing that it came. None of us knew that our very last interaction with Julie would indeed be our last interaction. And had we known, perhaps we would have taken a few more moments to delight in her life. And this causes the painful revelation that life is short and unpredictable. The shocking thing is, never in a million years, for those of us who know Julie, would have ever thought that this is the way the story would be unfolded. I personally thought that she was more likely to try and climb Mount Everest in a pair of stilettos, possibly decide to skydive without a parachute, or maybe even enter a crocodile mud run, all of which she would have successfully maneuvered. But this isn't how it went, and this is not how the story is supposed to end. And that's the tragic thing, is death does not care who you are, what you have done, how much money you have, how many friends you have, and how loved you are. It does not discriminate at all. Everyone's time will come, and for most of us, in the times when we least likely expect it. These revelations equip us to reflect. That's the second thing moments like this does, is it gives us reflection. To reflect means to think deeply. Now that you have the revelation that life is short, unpredictable, precious, you get to decide how you want to live. You need to know today that your life matters. And we have a choice now in how we live tomorrow. Memorials like this are usually times where we find ourselves in shock and we look for answers and we want to find solutions. We want to find reasons for why. And hopefully if we find a reason why, then we have some shred of comfort because we have some sort of explanation. But this is not what I want for you today. Instead, I want us to stop and reflect in the realization that every single one of us will be in Julie's position. There will be someone like me talking about you someday, filled with a room like this, remembering you. We'll all reach that point at some point in time. And we need to reflect on this one question. Is your life ready and worthy to be celebrated yet? If you didn't live another day, would you be satisfied with how your life ended suddenly? Are you living the life that you were created to live? Is your life complete and fulfilled enough to be remembered and celebrated to the fullest, that you are satisfied? All this are questions we ponder if we were to suddenly be gone. The great news today is that you can actually give Julie a legacy in your own life if you want. Instead of thinking about Julie and asking why, I challenge you to think of yourself and ask the question, what if? Julie was the queen of, let's just go for it. Life is too short. Don't be afraid. Live adventurously and just jump. That's who she was. She wanted to have no regrets. And her vitality for life is inspiring for all of us. The easy answer is to chase those answers in fleeting experiences. But don't do that. Make your life something that sustains beyond an experience, an event, or a journey. Make your life something that actually touches people's lives. Live a life that matters, that loves outrageously, and actually leaves a mark in this world. And it starts with your decision and your heart right now. Now you can let this moment of a broken heart and sadness be turned into conviction for a legacy to actually do something different in Julie's honor. Instead of thinking of her and asking why, again, think of yourself and ask the question, what if? What if I reconciled that relationship? What if I overcame that struggle? What if I was free from that addiction? What if I forgave that person? What if I spent more time loving and less time working? What if I found a relationship in God? What if I built more relationships? What if I made the decision to be the best brother, sister, mother, father, husband, wife, friend, and coworker? Julie loved change. And I want to challenge you in this moment to honor her in the most tangible way possible, and that is to forge a new path for your own life. To live with conviction, with no regrets, and adventurously. To live in relationship. And that's why we reflect on this moment. To know that life is precious and it's fragile and it's unpredictable, and you have the power of your choice to choose how you live. And not only by making these decisions will you be ready when your time unexpectedly comes, the byproduct is every single life around you will be touched. And it'll be made in a positive direction for you and for everyone else around you. Let me end with this. Live in such a way that doesn't leave a memory, but instead creates a blueprint for others.